Hi there, welcome to the first review of a smartwatch, especially the Apple Watch 2 series. I've always had my eye on the Apple Watch ever since the initial release, but I felt the previous version was just still rough around the edges and needs some polishing. So have they actually polished it with the new version? Well, firstly, the new model promises a lot with the new improved GPS, improved water resistance and faster processor with a similar battery life. So, what has the last couple of weeks told me when using this device? Let's see. Well, let's start off with the obvious, how it looks. Compared to the predecessors, it looks exactly the same, and simplicity in design is working for it. It might not be the top of the range model with the aluminium case and the IMX glass display. Even so, it's well made and exudes enough premium feel to almost justify the price tag. Wearing it also doesn't feel like you're donning a featherless tone on your wrist. It feels exactly how it's meant to feel. It has the right weight, and I was even pleasantly surprised with this. With virtually a plethora of wristbands available, even standard ones that's available with some cases to buy, you should be able to find something that will fit your personality. And if you want more, well, you can always buy one at a higher price. So you will always find something that fits your fancy. I do find the release buttons on these wrist straps a little bit difficult to operate using thick fingers like myself. And based on that, I would say it's still a bit wonky, but afterwards it gets easier to manipulate. The underside of the watch body reveals a bump containing the LED sensors for the heart rate sensor. And they don't feel quite prominent when you wear it. With the retail price starting off around $369 or about 529 Aussie dollars, this little trinket is not cheap at all. It's barely 1mm thicker than the previous model, so one wonders how they squeezed in the GPS sensor and additional battery capacity so it will basically provide the same lifetime, and how they sealed it to actually provide a water resistance for up to 50 meters. This definitely is a high-end device for an Apple aficionado. Rocking a 312 by 390 pixel OLED screen within a small 42mm display is no small undertaking. Although the same for the previous model, the brightness has been improved, and thankfully now it allows blacks to actually truly be black by just turning off the pixels it doesn't need, which is actually good for battery life also. The wet mode also locks the screen so it ignores any feedback from the touch interface. Basically, when water moves over it, it thinks it's actually a finger moving. So no more wet darling when you're in the pool. And to unlock it, you just basically turn the crown. So it basically emits a sound out of the speaker to eject water molecules that's been trapped inside the speaker, which is quite clever. Overall, the screen is quite sharp and fairly viewable at most angles. So, specs. Let's get back to the meat and potatoes. The watch is rocking a newly designed 750 MHz dual-core S2 processor with integrated GPS and GLONASS. Water resistance has been upgraded from splash-proof to actually being able to swim with it up to a depth of 50 meters. The rest of the specs are basically similar to the previous model, and therefore I won't go into much detail with it. You will find more details on Apple's website. Screen brightness has been improved from 450 nits to about 1000 nits, so definitely more than double the brightness. The watch operates quite fast. Without being able to compare to older versions since I didn't own it, I won't really go into it much and comment about it much, but it felt not laggy at all, but some apps do cause a bit of lag. But overall I feel it's quite stable and capable. The screen, as I said, will only illuminate when you raise your wrist to your face, or if you touch the screen to actually basically enable it. And all the taptic little buzzer also alerts you to incoming notifications if the sounds or even the on-screen notifications don't get your attention. In general, the apps run smoothly, although some are a bit heavy and require more constant updates between the phone. So yes, it definitely proves that this is exclusively an iPhone companion product. Customization is possible. You can do it on the watch yourself, but if you really wanted to do some really nifty power features, then you most likely have to use the watch app on your phone. Or you can just look at YouTube videos to find out how to do it. Although I do find some of the charms on the watch faces a little bit wonky, especially the stopwatch. Gets triggered quite too easily. So that might need some redesign in the future from Apple. The operating system currently on the watches are 3.1 or even I think it's 3.13 at the moment. But unlike the first release OS 1, the new one actually sports the app dock, where you can actually quickly access configured apps and the last open app that you used previously. So it makes navigation quite easier and a lot quicker when you want to use your favorite apps. It's also very accessible using a gentle click of the button right below the dial or the crown. I find some of the included apps quite helpful to a degree without any issues, but other apps can be hit and miss. Overall, I enjoy using the navigation exercise apps, not to mention controlling my Apple TV from my wrist. Also, I find the ability to use the watch without the phone in close proximity more miss than hit. Other apps just don't function well without the phone quite nearby with the Bluetooth connection, and maybe I just did it wrong or I don't know what I'm doing, but overall I wasn't too impressed with this area. One nice feature I did find was finding my phone using an application on the watch that actually makes the phone make a noise. Call it Sonar, iPhone Sonar for Dummies. The battery life is good, easily getting about 2 days of normal use. Well, I would say using it as your local fitness trainer or DJ might reduce it capability quite dramatically. Overall, it's not spectacular, but I do find myself feeling that it's the ultimate killer app for the iPhone and the iPhone as an ecosystem. It doesn't work with Android phones, so don't even try and bother using it. It is an expensive add-on. Yeah, but somehow I can't see how you can live without it. It's just it's not the end-all or be-all fitness tracker as everybody would want it to be, but if you use it for what it is and an extension of the iPhone, you'll definitely be impressed. Hipsters can rejoice in this. I'll give it a pretty damn good rating, and definitely worth buying for the Apple aficionado or Apple lover in your life as a gift. Thank you for watching this review. If you liked it, press the like button. Even consider subscribing. If you didn't like it, give me some feedback, let me know why, and I'll see if I can improve. Even better, become a patron, subscribe and help me help you. Thank you very much. Goodbye.